Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special video today. This is going to be on the ground. I know some of you love these sort of videos. I'm going to be doing a mansion tour for you here in Florida. This is in the Windermere area. It's an $8.3 million home that's on the market right now. It's just over 11,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, with all sorts of other facilities. I can't wait to show you, so let's go and check it out. Hey, welcome. This is Cari Brown.
Hello.
And she's going to be showing us the house today. So we're really excited about this one, to take you with us to look at this beautiful house here in Windermere, Florida. We'd love to know something really interesting and unique about this house.
Yeah, great. Well, this house is actually on the chain of lakes, and it is the only sand bottom lakes around here, and they all go together. And it is 11,000 square feet. All of the bedrooms are on one level, and it's unique in Isleworth in that it is on the lake and it is also on the driving range, and it has no neighbors on one side. So it's very quiet and it's very unique. And this house also is built kind of in the Baroque style, and it also has been modernized. So it has a lot of really cute updates that we'll see as we're walking through.
Great, looking forward to it.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll start on the main floor. Okay. And over here we have the powder room, and then we have the main office. And the main office has floor to ceiling wood shelving. And we also have this really nice Gonzalez flag, and it's actually the real Gonzalez flag, the come and take it flag with a bullet hole.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's actually from Texas, so it's really...
So this inspired all these new black flags that you see flying around on people's trucks saying, come and take it. This time it's an AR-15 or something like that.
Correct.
Oh wow, this is stunning.
Isn't it? Yeah, this is one of the original things. Linda Pellegrini, the builder, is very into detail. And all of the hand touches in the home were custom built for this home in the garage. So yeah, so it was a little added bonus. We have a hand-laid wood floor and more columns. And again, the beautiful floor-to-ceiling wood bookshelves.
Wow.
Yeah. And this is where the owner spent a lot of his time when he was here.
Yeah, was this his office?
Yes. Yeah, this was his office.
I think this will probably be my office as well.
Yeah, it is a beautiful office.
Yeah.
Nice and peaceful.
Oh, well, although I'd like to look on the water.
Exactly.
That would be, I mean, it's not easy to move stuff like this,
right.
but
well, I think you'll like the what they use as an exercise room, but it would also make an excellent office. So
yeah.
I think that would be more your style. Alright, yeah, the next room is actually my favorite.
Okay.
It is, the original owners were British, and so they crafted the room to look like a British pub. So it's actually really beautiful. So I'm really excited to show you that.
Okay. Not that I spend a lot of time in British pubs.
Here we go.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is stunning.
Yeah, the wood is all hand carved around all the edges, and floor to ceiling carvings. And then underneath the bar we have some hand carved wood. And evidently it tells the story of a monk. I'm not exactly sure of the story it tells, but it goes all the way around the bar. And evidently he liked wine.
Yeah.
We have the pool table in here, and it also has a really nice view of the lake as well.
Wow.
Here. But yeah, this is my favorite room.
I think so far this is my favorite.
Yeah, it is beautiful because it has with all the wood, and then we have the limestone fireplace that is really nice in the winter. It gets nice and cozy.
Is there any background to this?
I think he's a very big music fan and Beatles fan, so as am I.
Yeah.
So. Yep.
Great.
And then this is probably, this is the money shot. Yeah, when you walk in the house, you immediately see the beautiful lake. It is very impressive. If you have guests come in to walk into the lake, and the view is very beautiful, especially around sunset. It's really nice.
Wow. Yeah, beautiful.
And then we have the kitchen area and the formal dining room area. and they actually spent most of their time in this room as well when they were here. It's great for having the family over here, because a lot of times their kids would come as well from out of town, and you can all be in the one area, and you can sit and watch TV, and they have another fireplace in here, and it works really well for them.
Wow.
So, plus also they have like an outdoor patio kitchen as well, so you can do the indoor-outdoor eating, and it works really nice.
I really like the floor-to-ceiling windows as well.
Yes.
Well, almost to the ceiling.
Right, yeah, they work really nice, and they can open up all the way, so it's almost like you're outdoors with that.
Yeah.
So, and over there we have the whole Lutron system and the music system. They have music throughout the whole house, and then the Lutron system controls all the lights, and it controls the blinds upstairs as well, so it's really nice.
And these are lovely.
Yeah, that's actually part of the Lutron system too. So there's those little buttons in certain areas of the wall where you can turn all the lights on and off, and you can program it. You can program it for daytime, you can program it for morning, you can program it for party, and you can program it for different things, like if you have different ways you want the lighting to be, or if you're going out of town, you can program it for that. It will only, leave certain lights on and off.
Wow.
So.
And you have these beautiful chandeliers here above the,
Yes.
the dining table as well.
Yes.
These are real nice.
They're very nice.
Yeah. We actually have almost the same at
Oh,
our
really?
house. Our main lounge has a circular one like this.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're lovely.
Yeah, they're really nice. They're a little bit tricky to clean though.
Yes. Yes, and then they end up falling off because they're on little hooks.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that little hooks. So that was always a little bit tricky. It was cleaning that.
Kristen would love this area.
Oh, right. The coffee machine. Well, then we have the fancy coffee machine over here.
Oh, don't show it. Don't show her this.
Yeah, and it has an ice machine, and it has its own little refrigerator over here as well. So, and then here's the lounge, which also can be used as a formal dining room. But it has the another one of the formal fireplaces, and then it has a really fancy wet bar with a temperature-controlled wine cooler. And this is perfect for entertaining because you can actually hire a bartender, and they can be down here, and caterers and everything. And it also has its own bar, refrigerator, and an ice maker as well.
I like that.
Yeah, isn't it nice?
I really like that.
Yeah, and its own separate pantry, so it's very nice for entertaining as well.
And I love all the ceiling. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And the chandelier, of course.
Yes, the chandelier is very beautiful. More attention to detail as always. So
Yeah.
I love the Pilgrim.
You could just sit in a different seat every day for a month.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's very nice. And this house was really built for entertaining. I mean, there's so many different entertaining areas in this house. Like if you have different kinds of meetings, they use this a lot for like women's groups and stuff. The lady of the house would have her friends over, and they'd sit in here because it was like a little quieter and a little smaller and a little more intimate. And now we're off to the grand staircase, which I like to call the Gone with the Wind staircase because it's double-sided. It's really nice. And the really cool thing about this chandelier is it will come all the way down for cleaning and taking care of the light, so you don't have to have a giant ladder or anything to get to it. So now we're off to the the third floor. We have this little area in here that they currently use just for a little poker table. It also makes a very great place to be during hurricanes because it's nice, and you can hunker down in here and you can play poker and just stay out of the wind. So this is technically the third floor, and there are 5 bedrooms. All of the bedrooms are on one floor, and each bedroom has its own full bathroom and its own balcony. The ones at the back of the house where the lake is have the larger balconies, and the ones near the front aren't quite as large because they just look out over the little driving range, so they're not as spectacular, but they're still nice.
Okay.
So we'll start in the front of the house.
Yep. Wow, this painting is beautiful.
Aren't they nice? Yeah.
Gosh.
And a lot of the artwork will stay with the home
Oh.
if somebody wants. A lot of the furnishings and the art can be staying with the house. It's negotiable. There are a few art pieces, like I'm pretty sure the Beatles painting goes with.
Yeah, yeah.
But some things do get to stay.
Yeah.
And this nice little balcony.
Oh, wow. This is really nice.
Yeah. And the sun sets actually to this side of the property. So at nighttime you can come sit out here and it stays really quiet because there really aren't a lot of neighbors. We have one neighbor on this side of the property. There's no neighbors on that side. And of course behind us we have the lake, and over here we have the driving range.
So only one neighbor.
Only one neighbor, and it's a very quiet street.
I guess the security here is amazing.
It is.
How would you even get in?
It is incredible.
I did notice when I came in, they looked ex-military security guards.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They did.
There are a few actually that are ex-military.
You can, when you're ex-military, you can spot ex-military.
Right. Okay. That
And you
makes
know
sense.
the ones that aren't because some of them were in like sneakers and things, but the others were in boots. And the combat pants.
And they probably stand a certain way and stuff too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But they're very well trained here, and you literally cannot get in if your name doesn't match what is on your passport or your driver's license. And they drive around all day long. They constantly have patrols going around.
Yeah, I've seen 2 already. Yeah.
And they also, you'll see, it's like being in Disney. At Disney, you constantly see the workers out there working on things. There's a street sweeper that will go by probably every hour or 2.
I saw it. I already saw it when we were pulling up.
Yeah. And they're constantly working on the grounds and planting flowers. So they really spend a lot of time on the detail in here.
I think it's important as well to have good security. That's one thing I'm worried about at the minute.
Yes.
With what we were talking about before, the way the world's going.
Right.
It's always a concern. Because my wife and I, we've had security issues at our house twice.
Oh, wow.
So I don't mean break-ins. I mean something else. So
okay.
So we're always wary now of security.
Right.
So
and there's a lot of people here that really value their privacy. A lot of famous people live here, a lot of golfers, a lot of sports people live here. So a lot of the people that live here really value their privacy, and they don't want just anybody. There's a lot of people that want to maybe looky-loo and come in here and check it out, and they don't allow that to happen. So it's really nice. They really value that. Not only that, but any potential person that wants to live here, they check you. They background check people, that live here and stuff too, to make sure.
if you're in the cartel, you can't live here.
Exactly. I don't know. Maybe I don't think so, but maybe because it depends on who you know.
Yeah.
But no, but yeah, it's a very safe neighborhood.
I really like the attention to detail everywhere as well, even on, like the pieces, like this table.
Right.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You can see they're not cheap pieces of furniture.
Exactly.
They're very high quality.
Yeah.
I think that's quite important as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like the quality of craftsmanship.
Exactly.
Because my wife and I, we used to go into, there's something called the National Trust in England. Have you ever heard of this?
No. Mm-mm.
You have to look at this National Trust, and it's all these extremely the days of the lords and the serfs. It was all these houses like Downton Abbey type thing, and they're all in this trust, and there's hundreds of these houses. And the quality as you go around is just unparalleled.
So it's like a historic society type of a thing. Oh.
Exactly. And it is amazing.
Oh, wow.
If you go back to England, you have to go and visit some.
And now we're off to the front bedrooms, and they are the spectacular ones. So we'll come on into these. And I'll give you an idea of how the lutrons actually work. I'll drop the shades, and then we'll raise them up again. And most of the lights and the shades in the upstairs are on the lutron system. So when all of the shades are down, the rooms get very, very dark. So it's great when you're traveling and you're coming in and you're exhausted and you don't want the light, because it's very bright when the shades are up. So when you want the peace and quiet, you can turn everything down. But this room, other than the master, has the best view of all of them, of all the bedrooms. Because from up here, you have a really good view of our osprey nest right there out the window. And our family of ospreys come back every single year. Yep, in fact, there's babies right now. They're probably off hunting for lizards and straw. And then it has a giant patio compared to the front ones. But it's really nice to sit out here because you can hear all of the animals and just listen to the trees, water. We'll take a little detour and head out to the 4th floor.
Okay.
This is the 4th floor. This has technically the best view in the whole house.
I was going to say this would be my office.
Yes, but it does. It has the best view in the whole house. And it has its own bathroom. It's a half bath. It's not a full bath up here, but it's still nice. But yeah, that's also another one of my favorite spots. It's a good nap spot, actually.
I'm not even going to sit down.
After a long day, yep.
I'll probably fall asleep.
But this also has a really good view of the lake and the osprey nests. Okay, this is another of the waterfront bedrooms. It's very similar to the other one. About the same size, and it has another large size patio. This one's actually a bigger patio, but it has smaller windows, so you get a little bit of a trade-off.
Oh, this is nice.
Yep.
Is this the master?
No. Oh no. The master is, you'll know when we get to the master. We have a beautiful breeze. But yeah, this patio actually has a lot of room on it. You can really do some stuff like there. You can actually put like a nice lounge chair out there. They brought in custom cabinetry too for each of the bathrooms. And here is the elevator. So we haven't gone into the elevator yet. I'm actually going to call it now so that when we're ready, you can actually ride the elevator down and I'll meet you in the basement.
Okay.
But it's nice, so when you're traveling and you come home, you can, from the garage, you can put all your luggage and stuff in the elevator and come right up and you're right in your bedroom. So it's really nice after a long trip or whatever to have it right there handy.
Yeah, great.
So, but here's the master suite.
And the British flag here, of course.
Yes, of course. And the first thing we come into is the master closet. They have a his and hers closet. He's a big golfer, so we have a few golf hats. And then we'll go into the master bath.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is impressive.
This is, yes. And the bathtub is really nice too. It looks out onto the little putting green, so it's actually very private, and onto the deck. So we'll go out onto the deck later. So we have the his and hers sink, and then we have the big jet tub as the focal point of the bathroom. And it has, like we did down in the office, it has the big gilded above it. So. And then it has a separate toilet area with a bidet, and it's also its own hand sink. And then the master shower actually has a his and her shower. It's giant, so that's yeah, it's impressive as well. It's big. It's like its own room. The floor in this room is actually one of my favorite parts. It's hand-carved marble, and it actually is semi-translucent, so it has a lot of depth to it.
This is lovely.
Isn't it nice? Yeah.
I just think I'd probably stay here.
I know. It is beautiful here. Well, with the view, I mean, you can't beat it. So it's almost, I mean, it's the size of a small apartment if you think about it.
Yeah, I did think it's like a, it's like a suite at a hotel.
Yep.
Except you don't usually get a balcony all the way around.
It does have a beautiful wraparound balcony, and even over on this side it has a covered area on the balcony, so that when it's raining you can still go out and enjoy part of your balcony.
And this is lovely. Imagine just waking up to this every morning.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is very serene. And at nighttime it's beautiful too, like at sunset and stuff. It's very soothing and comfortable. Nice wraparound balcony. I'm gonna let you guys actually take the elevator down to the basement. To the I like to call the back cave. But I will get it started for you. So. There you go. So go ahead and get on in and then close the little gate and then hit the number 1 button and I will meet you down at the basement.
Okay.
Have a nice ride. Just close this. And we'll race.
All right.
You done the number 1.
Wow, you were fast. You were fast.
Okay. This is the grounds level.
Ooh, this looks nice.
Yeah, a lot of people say that it looks like a, French wine cellar, but
Yeah.
I like to call it the Bat Cave because I think that's cooler.
Tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
an underground tunnel.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the media room, and it reminds me a little bit of old style Hollywood.
This is nice.
And it has its own little snack kitchen. It has a dishwasher, and it has a refrigerator, and a sink, and a microwave for popcorn. 9 media seats.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is comfortable.
Yeah. Yep. And it's leveled so that every seat is you can see from every seat.
Mm. Well, Kristen, this is better than our home movie theatre, isn't it? We can lay claim to a bigger screen, but that's about
Do you
it.
really? Yeah. And then it also has its own bathroom as well. And the lights are dimmable because obviously if you have the movie going and someone has to get up to the bathroom, you don't want to have really bright lights come in.
Mm.
And it actually is a 3/4 bath that has a shower and a toilet as well. And one of the famous gold sinks.
Yeah. Solid gold. So if you ever fall on hard times, you just melt this down and there you go.
The last part of the indoor tour is the garage.
Okay.
Here we go.
Step there.
It is a 6-car garage, but you could comfortably fit in 4 cars and 1 to 2 golf carts.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us for this beautiful house tour today. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please remember to click the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you very shortly with another video.